Welcome back, children. I hope you understood the three tenses. Yesterday, in the last class, we were studying the three tenses. Now, we are going to take each tense one by one and study the different type of tenses. So, once again, when we can revise, that is, tenses are used to show when an action has taken place. It's in present, past or future. So, we change the verbs in a sentence to change the tenses. We cannot change anything else, but only we can change the verbs. Then we studied the be verbs. Do you remember the be verbs? All of you, which are the be verbs? Is, are, am, was, were and will be and shall be. Is, are, am in present tense, was and were in past tense and will be, shall be in the future tense. I hope you are remembering this. Then we have studied the three tenses, present, past and future tense. Now look here. Each tenses are again divided into different tenses. Okay, actually each tense is divided into 4 tenses each. But now we are not going to study all those tenses. In the higher class you will study each and every all the tenses. But now we are going to study these tenses. That is, we will see present tense is divided into 2. Actually 4 are there. Now I am mentioning only 2. Simple present and present continuous tense. So present tense itself is divided into simple present and present continuous tense. This also we studied last year. Then past tense we are dividing into simple past, past continuous. Again tenses are there, but now we are studying only this much. Okay, simple past, past continuous. Future tense also divided into simple future, future continuous. Okay. Now, in this itself, present tense we are studying simple present, present continuous, simple present, present continuous. Past tense we will study simple past and simple future we will study in the coming lessons one by one. Okay, shall we take one by one in detail? The first that we are going to study is simple present tense. So, the tenses, simple present tense we will take first. Simple present tense are used to show actions that are happening at present. Now what is happening? That is depicted by simple present tense. It's also used to show habitual actions. Habitual actions means what? Habitual, daily what we are doing. Some actions are repeated every day. Okay, maybe yesterday we did the same thing. Today we are doing, tomorrow also we may do that. So some are habits. We do it every day. So these to show that some actions that are happening now and some are habits, some habitual actions. For that also we use simple present tense. Now there is a format for simple present tense which you studied last year. Already this you studied last year, I know. This is that format. Each tense has a format. All of you should study this format by heart. Then only you will be able to do the exercises. It's very simple once you listen. Okay, subject is singular. You know what is the subject? In a sentence, about whom we are telling. That is the subject of the sentence. So, if the subject is singular, we use verb plus s or yes. See, look at the example. Which is the verb in this sentence? Rahul lives in a flat. Yes, which is the verb in this? Yes. Lives is the verb. Sentence. Lives is the verb. Rahul lives in a flat. See, since Rahul is singular, one person only, we use, what we do? Live is the actual verb. Along with that, we are adding an S to that. In some cases, we have to add ES. Okay, so Rahul lives in a flat. We don't say Rahul live in a flat. Since it's singular, this Rahul is singular, we use verb plus S or ES. Live plus S, lives. Rahul lives in a flat. Is that clear? Now, if the subject is plural, what you will do? We won't change the verb. We will use the verb like that itself. No change is there coming for the verb. For example, they live in a flat. This is plural. They plural. So, they live in a flat. I live in a flat. You live in a flat. See, I and you also considered as plural. Okay, I and you. Do you remember last year I told this already? I and you are some special cases. In English grammar, we use, even though, can you say, what is I? I is singular or plural? I means only one person, isn't it? So, I is actually a singular. But sometimes when we do the grammar, we consider I along with the rules of the plural. Here also, even though I is considered to be singular, I is singular, we follow the rules of the plural here. That is why we don't say I lives in a flat, we don't say I live in a flat. That's enough. I live in a flat. What about you? Is you singular or plural? You can be singular or plural. There is, we can use, this is a word in English which can be used both as singular and plural. For example, if I say, you stand up there, means only one person. I am pointing to one person and telling, Rahul, stand up there. Rahul, you stand up there means that you is only meant for Rahul. Or if I am coming to the class and telling, you all stand up. You stand up means, is it one person? No, the whole class has to stand up. So, you can be used as singular as well as plural. But we follow the rules of plural. We cannot follow both the rules. So, when the subject is you, we follow the rule of plural here. That is, we use the verb as such. Is that clear to you? When the subject is singular, we use verb plus S or ES. When the subject is plural, there is no change in the verb. We use the verb as such. See, they live. They live. Because they is plural, they live we use. I live. I, even though singular, we consider it to be a plural. Then you also plural. We consider the rules of plural applicable here. You live in a flat. Is that clear to you? All of you? So, what is simple present tense? Simple present tense shows the actions that are happening now and also habitual actions, everyday occurring actions. Okay, so here this is the rule or the format in which we convert into simple present tense. That is, if the subject is singular, we have to use verb plus S or ES. Add S or ES to the verb when the subject is singular. Rahul lives in a flat. He lives in a flat. She lives in a flat. Okay, if two persons, they means more than one person is the subject. Don't need to change anything. Use the verb in that original form. No need to change. Live is the verb. Use it like that. No need of adding S or ES to that. Rahul or they live in a flat. Rahul and Meena live in a flat. If that is plural. Okay. If it is I and you, we use the rules of the plural here. that is I live in a flat, you live in a flat. There is no need of adding S or ES to that. I hope this is clear to you. Simple present tense is clear to you? Okay. Now we will do some of the exercises given. Page number 63. Please take page number 63 of your grammar chest. So the first exercise is underline the verbs and circle the subject in the following sentences. And write P if the subject is plural and write S if the subject is singular. Clear to you? First 1 or 2 we will do, the rest you can do. So the first one, we go to the park on Sundays. Which is the verb and which is the subject? We go to the park on Sundays. So here which is the verb? Yes, go is the verb. The action is go. And which is the subject? About whom we are talking about is the subject. We is the subject. You are asked to underline the verbs and circle the opposite thing, that is underline the verb and circle the subject. So we is the subject and this is go is the verb. Now you are asked to write S. If the subject is singular, write S, and if the subject is plural, you have to write the P. Okay, so in that dash what will you write? V is singular or plural? V is the subject. So singular, V means many people are there. So it will be, yes, plural. So you can write the P. Okay, understood how to do? Find out the subject and verb, underline the verb, circle the subject. Then look at the subject whether singular or plural and write the P or S. Look at the second one. I enjoy classical music. Okay, I enjoy classical music. So which is the subject? Of course, I is the subject and enjoy is the verb. Subject and verb. Now you have to tell me what I is, whether I is subject is singular or plural. I already told you just now, even though I is singular, I means only one person, I am singular, isn't it? Even though that sometimes we use the rules of the plural. So I is a special case. So you can write like this, it's singular but rules of plural followed. You have to write like this. Rules of the plural is followed. I is singular because only one person is there, it's singular. But the rules of plural are followed. Is that clear to you? When the subject is I, it's singular actually, but the rules that we are following is that of plural. Is that clear? Try the rest of the questions. Okay, then we have exercise B. In exercise B, we have again, you have to make 3 sentences in simple present tense, which with these verbs I, he, she and they as the subject. I, he or she and they as the subject. You have to change the subject and write it. 1 or 2 we will do. That is, first one is, one example is given. I eat. That is given. She, if it is she is singular, so eats. And then you are given again they. If it is they, plural, eat. No need of adding s or es. She is singular and this is plural. Okay, singular, plural. So with singular, you have to add s or es. With plural, no need to add anything. With I also, you need not add anything because this is treated as plural. Even though singular, we use the rules of the plural there. Okay. Now, another word is given, sleep. How will you have to write? Sleep is given. Sleep is the verb given. So, you have to use I, she and they. With these three verbs you have to, these three subjects you have to use. I sleep. Since I is considered plural, we need not add s or es to that. If it is she, it's plural. Singular. So, she sleeps and they sleep. Clear? Like that, you have to make different sentences with wake. With I, wake. She wakes. They wake. Like that you make different sentences. If it is eat, I eat. She eats. They eat again. Like that you make the words with the rest of the verbs given. I hope you understood. Now exercise C. Look at exercise C. Change the sentences from plural to singular. How will you change from plural to singular? Say it's given. First one. The woman cook food. Woman, it's given plural. So, women and women. The women cook food. And women cooks food. See, cook and cooks. So, spellings are women, W-O-M-E-N. It's plural. And woman, W-O-M-A-N. Okay, it's singular. So, with singular we use S or ES, cooks. We write cooks. With plural we use cook only. Then first question, the singers sing well. How will you write that? The singers, plural. You have to change into singular. The singer sings well. Singers sing well. Singer sings well. Clear to you? So, you have to write the answer above that singers sing, write the singer sings. Second one, the little boys sell toys. See, the little boys, plural, sell. The verb is used as such. So, when you make it into singular, the little boy, only one boy, singular, the little boy sell toys. Is it sell? Sells. The little boy sells toys. Clear to you? When you make it into singular, you have to add S or ES. Third one, the children wait for the bus. The children wait for the bus. The children means plural. Many small children are there. So, the children wait for bus. Children wait. So, if it's, what is the singular of children? Child. The child waits for the bus. It's child waits for the bus. I hope it's clear to you. Like that, you can change the rest of that. Now, exercise D is the just opposite of exercise C. Change the sentences from singular to plural. Singular sentences are given, you have to change it into plural. Example, the dog barks. Dogs bark. The reverse of that what we did in the last exercise. The baby cries bitterly. Baby, one baby singular, so cries. Cry plus S. So, how will you change into singular? The baby The babies, the babies cry. No need of adding cries. The babies cry bitterly. The babies cry bitterly. Second one, the owl hoots at night. The owl means only one owl. Owl hoots. So if it is owls plural, how will you convert it into plural? The owls, yes, hoot at night. No need of hoots. Hoot at night. Clear to you? So you can change the rest of this 10 sentences are given. Please change it. Try to change it into plural. Then exercise E. Please fill in the blanks with verbs in the simple present tense. Try doing it. You are given clue also. It starts with M and the middle words are also given. Please try to do it yourself. Like one example I will tell. The cobbler dash our shoes. Starting with M. Yes, men's. M-E-N-D-S. Men's are shoes. So like that, find out the rest. And in exercise F, we have fill in the blanks with the correct form of verb in the simple present tense form. So one verb is given at the last in bracket. You have to use the simple present tense form of that verb. First one, he always dashes friends in the evening. Call is given. He is the subject. He is singular or plural? He is singular. So what do you have to do? With the verb add S or ES. So he always calls his friends. Okay, his friends in the evening. He is singular. So call plus S, calls. Manali cooks food for everyone. So Manali cook plus S is needed? Yes, because Manali is singular. Manali cooks food for everyone. Then third one also we will do. They work very hard for the class test. How will you do that? They, it's not singular, it's plural. So no need of changing anything. They work very hard for the class test. Work only. No need of changing. No need of adding S or ES since it is plural. Okay, I hope all of you understood. Simple present tense. Please do the exercises till F. Exercise F you have to finish. The answer key will be sent to you afterwards. First you try, then the answer will be sent to you. So write only with a pencil. If any correction is required, you can correct it once you get the answer key. Okay? Okay. So let's wind up. Thank you.